After battling her disease for a long time, the queen of rock and roll, Tina Turner, died at 83 years old. Fans and colleagues around the world are mourning the loss of this music icon. Still, we shouldn't forget the heartbreaking message she passed on before her death. Stick around as we look into her last moments. The Simply the Best hitmaker's death was confirmed by her team on Instagram, who uploaded a black and white photo of the star with a caption that read, "It is with great sadness that we announce the passing of Tina Turner." With her music and her boundless passion for life, she enchanted millions of fans around the world and inspired the stars tomorrow. Today we say goodbye to a dear friend who leaves us all her greatest work, her music. All our heartfelt compassion goes out to her family. Tina, we will miss you dearly. In one of the United States singer's final Instagram posts, she marked International World Kidney Day with a picture of herself, along with a quote that read, "If I had known how high blood pressure and kidney diseases are connected, I would have been spared a lot of suffering." She further wrote underneath the post that my kidneys are victims of my not realizing that my high blood pressure should have been treated with conventional medicine. I have put myself in great danger by refusing to face the reality that I need daily, lifelong therapy with medication. For far too long, I believed that my body was an untouchable and indestructible bastion. She continued, "I am therefore delighted to be able to support a new international campaign for kidney health. You can read the whole story of my disease at www.showyourkidneyslove.com. Here you will find out how your kidneys work, what the risk factors are, and how you can keep these important organs healthy. Let's show our kidneys some love." Tina, whose birth name was Anna Mae Bullock, is known to have received a kidney transplant from her beloved husband, Erwin Bach, in 2017, after a history of high blood pressure and kidney disease. However, this is not the only major health scare that the star came face to face with during her life. She believed that the ignorance of her severe hypertension led to other diseases. Just 3 months into her marriage with Erwin in 2013, Tina suffered a stroke. Her health battles were dated back to 1978, when she was first diagnosed with high blood pressure. She revealed during the serialization of her autobiography that she began to think of death and even signed up for an assisted suicide group when her health became very poor. She further opened up on the terrifying experience in her memoir as she recalled how she felt when she realized what was happening to her. The star wrote, "A lightning bolt struck my head and right leg, at least that's how it felt, and I had a funny sensation in my mouth that made it difficult for me to call out to Erwin for help. I suspected it wasn't good, but it was far worse than I ever imagined." Turner recovered in a hospital after 10 days and had to teach herself how to walk again. Unfortunately, this incident was only the beginning of her decades of long health battles. High blood pressure is one of the most common causes of a stroke, and Tina's ignorance towards her health is likely what led to it. 3 years after her stroke, she was diagnosed with intestinal cancer. Intestinal cancer is a very rare type of illness that disrupts the tubing that carries digested food between your stomach and colon. Tumors in the small intestine will prevent the blocked flow of blood and impact of pain, which leads to agonizing pain, vomiting, and nausea. Tina chose to undergo surgery to remove the tumor, which was successful. Still, she was hit with another major health crisis, kidney problem. Tina discovered that she had kidney disease in the same year she had beat intestinal cancer, but it seemed that her most recent illness had been coming for a long time. After being diagnosed with severe hypertension in 1978, Tina was prescribed medications, but insisted that it was making her more unwell and swapped them out for homeopathic treatments, which essentially led to her kidney failure. In her autobiography, she admitted that she knew her doctors won't be pleased with her decision, so she simply didn't tell them. She later found out, during another checkup, that her natural treatment had not been successful, and by December 2017, her kidneys were functioning at less than 20% and were plunging rapidly. Tina was faced with 2 options, either regular dialysis or a kidney transplant. But the latter was the best, as it would provide her with a good life. However, the star, who lived in Switzerland, explained that the nation had one of Europe's lowest donor rates, so the chances of her receiving one on time was slim. That's when she began considering death and attending assisted suicide groups. However, her beloved husband came to her rescue when he offered her his kidney. They went through compatibility tests, and despite the star being a high-risk patient due to her high blood pressure, the transplant was a success. Irwin and Tina had been married since 2013, after being together for 27 years. Their relationship was a significant turning point for Tina, especially after the trauma she experienced during her first marriage with Ike Turner. Apart from her health issues, Tina sadly suffered from mental issues after she endured 14 years of horrific abuse at the hands of her ex-husband. Tina claimed that Ike had previously broken her jaw and nose and left her with numerous black eyes. The rock and roll queen felt so trapped in her marriage that she had even tried to kill herself by swallowing 50 sleeping pills prescribed to her by her doctor. While reflecting on her life, the singer tragically admitted during her 2021 documentary that she had not had a very good life and had suffered a lot of abuse. She said, "The good did not balance the bad. I had an abusive life. There's no other way to tell the story. It's a reality. It is a truth. Some people say the life that I lived and the performances that I gave, the appreciation is blasting with the people. And yeah, I should be proud of that." She died on Wednesday, May 24th, and the following day, well-wishers gathered outside her lakeside home to pay tribute to the music legend who had made Switzerland her home for nearly 3 decades. Flowers and cards lay outside the house in a picturesque town of Neustadt, on the shore of Lake Zurich. A steady stream of visitors came to the gates of her estate to light candles and leave messages for the talented singer. Locals described her as a popular neighbor who appreciated the lack of fuss from fellow residents when walking around. Several influential people also paid tribute to the singer. Actress Angela Bassett, who acted Tina Turner in the 1993 biographical movie What's Love Got to Do With It, wrote on Instagram, "Tina Turner showed others who lived in fear what a beautiful future filled with love, compassion, and freedom should look like. Her final words for me were, 'You never mimicked me. Instead, you reached deep into your soul, found your inner Tina, and showed her to the world.'" President Biden said in a statement that Turner was a once-in-a-generation talent that changed American music forever. She was powerful and unstoppable, and she was unapologetically herself, former President Barack Obama tweeted. Beyoncé also wrote a tribute to Turner on her website, "My beloved queen, I love you endlessly. I'm so grateful for your inspiration and all the ways you have paved the way. You are strength and resilience. You are the epitome of power and passion. We are all so fortunate to have witnessed your kindness and beautiful spirit that will remain forever. Thank you for all you have done." She included a picture of her and Turner sharing the stage at the 50th Grammy Award in 2008. John Fogerty, who wrote Proud Mary, which Turner covered in 1971, winning a Grammy Award the following year, wrote that he was deeply saddened to hear about her death. "I loved her version of Proud Mary, and it was very different and fantastic. I was also happy because she chose my song, and it was her breakthrough record. I was so honored and grateful. I was on stage with her, playing Proud Mary. Keep rolling on the river. Rest in peace, Tina." Bryan Adams, who recorded the duet It's Only Love with Turner in 1985, penned his tribute. "The world just lost one hell of a powerhouse woman. I will be forever grateful for the time we spent together on tour, in the studio, and as friends. Thank you for being an inspiration to millions of people around the world and speaking the truth." The Rock and Roll Hall of Fame also wrote, "Tina Turner worked hard to reimagine the role of a black woman in rock and roll." Note that Tina was a 2-time inductee, first in 1991 as part of Ike and Tina Turner, and then again in 2021 as a solo superstar. Days before her death, Tina penned down a heartbreaking message to the world to educate us about taking care of our wellness. But did she know she will die soon? Or was it just a coincidence? Let us know what you think in the comments section below. Check out our next video for more happenings in the entertainment world.